Daw do ya Thao ya Mien at Dendia, Medaliga. How are men go out of me and Jesus didn't ma? Medley and alone that Emma, Mimian and she need ma.
Okay, can you see now? Okay, now I will introduce again what is socially engaged Buddhism. Okay, and this is the best definition of socially engaged Buddhism that I've ever seen. Maybe you have some different ideas or you have some different favorite definitions, but this is my favorite one. So, what is socially engaged Buddhism? And she defined socially engaged Buddhism as a contemporary form of Buddhism that engages actively yet non-violently with the social, economic, political, and ecological problems of society. So at its best, this engagement is not separate from Buddhist spirituality, but is very much an expression of it. So what's the difference between socially engaged Buddhism and non-socially engaged Buddhism is that socially engaged Buddhist leaders actively participate in society, in tackling society issues, okay? And they participate in social works actively. But some people, they may think that engaged Buddhist leaders, they don't practice spirituality for the spirituality, or they don't care spiritual activities. But it is not like that. It's not separate from the spirituality as well. Okay, they also practice for their mind and also for their society. I will tell you some famous engaged Buddhist leaders around the world. Do you know Thanya Han? So how many of you know Thanya Han? Can you raise? Okay, 3 people, 4, or maybe 5. Okay, 5 to 10. Okay, so Thanya Han is from Vietnam. Okay, he is very famous around the world, especially in America. And he is famous for his speech, speech in loving kindness. You can search in YouTube. You will see many recorded videos of his speech about loving kindness, about compassion, and also not taking in the Vietnamese war. In the Vietnamese war, he doesn't take side from southern Vietnam part or North Vietnam. Okay, he stay in the middle, but in the middle doesn't mean don't care for the society or for the Vietnam, but he stay in the middle with the intention of not to divide people, okay? And also he also makes speech to the people not to take side, because that is not the solution. I love his saying that the war takes sides, okay? But he doesn't take side because he doesn't want victory. He wants reconciliation. He wants peace, okay? That is his speech. I really like that. And Dr. A.T. Ariadne, do you know him too? Who knows him? Can you raise if you know Dr. A.T. Ariadne? Okay, Dr. A.T. Ariadne is from Sri Lanka. He is also very famous as a socially engaged Buddhist lay people, okay? And Thanya Han is also before lay people, but he wrote, he was a monk later. So, and Dr. A.T. Ariadne is famous for the social works, for providing education, for building roads together with the villagers, and for the mini micro bank, or for the society. He also worked for the society. He supports for the society, and also he also works for the peace. For example, in Sri Lanka, Sinhalese and Tamil, they are not how can I say, Sinhalese discriminate to the Tamil people. They are originally from India. So and so they are kind of discrimination. So Delta 80 originally is also trying to make programs that reduce discrimination between each other or like that. Okay, Sulak Siwaraksha, do you know him? Sulak, have you ever heard of him? No? So after this presentation, you will know some famous English Buddhist leader, okay? Sulak Siwaraksha is from Thailand. He is famous for non-consumerist. As a non-consumerist, okay? He promotes contentment, not consuming many things, many luxury things, or like to be content with the things we have, not to consume a lot, for not to waste a lot of like clothes or modern things, buying a lot. He promotes non-consumerism. And David Lloyd is also one of them, one of the non-consumerists. Okay, Gandhi or Cambodia, Gosananda, they are also famous for the peace or like that. Okay, Goenka, you know Goenka, right? So Goenka is a famous English Buddhist leader because he preaches the Dhamma to the people in the prison. Okay, so what is the main point of why he is famous is he doesn't discriminate to the people in the prison. Mostly, most of the people think the prisoners are bad person, right? So they do bad things to the society. That's why they are in prison. When prisoners came out, we sometimes we look down them. And also we always think that he is a bad person for doing wrong thing. But he, instead of like hating or discrimination, he goes to there and he preaches Dhamma to the prisoners, and he is kind to them. So that is one of the ways, not discriminating others and understanding the prisoner's life, and also like the people who we think as a bad person. They may have other issues or other problems or other backgrounds. So like understanding like non-judgmentalism. Non-judgmentalism means don't judge to others' life just from one point of view, like that. Okay, so he is famous with that non-judgmentalism. And the nun Venerable Chen Yuan. Chen Yuan, do you know her? She is a nun. Okay, she is from China. She established Suchi Foundation. Do you know that one? Suchi Foundation. Yes, Suchi, or maybe like my pronunciation might be wrong. But she established hospital for the poor people. Okay, that's why she is famous. And one of the things that most of the Westerners, they think like Buddhist monks don't do anything for the society. Buddhist people, okay, but other people like other Christian or Catholic, they are doing for the society, like building schools or hospitals or like that. And 3 Catholic nuns, they criticize to Venerable Chen Yuan, okay, Buddhist monks or Buddhist nuns or Buddhists, they are not doing anything for the society. At that time, she was ashamed. She feels shy, so she and that is one reason. And also another one is like the poor person. He or she, I don't remember, died because that person couldn't afford for the fee to get in the hospital. So he or she died. she was very sad to see that one, and that's why for the poor people she established a hospital. So she is famous, and also she built other programs or buildings as well for the Muslim people like that. And Barney Glassman is famous for street. I don't know how to say. Giving street experience. For example, you see homeless people on the road, right? Homeless people or beggars or like that. So he has a one program, and he let his students to go out to stay on the road without roof or light, and also he let his students to beg, and he let them to experience their life, the beggars' life, the homeless life. So he is famous for those programs. And Jonah Massey is famous for environmental awareness. For example, like nuclear waste, like giving the awareness of nuclear waste or like that, for producing bad things for the society. Okay. So now you know some famous engaged Buddhist leader around the world. And after learning this, I had to choose. In my university, I had to choose one Buddhist leader from Myanmar. So I choose one person as a Buddhist engaged Buddhist leader. That is my principal. Our principal, Phongpoji Unayaka. I will tell you why he is socially engaged Buddhist leader. Okay. So I choose him, Venerable Unayaka, as a Buddhist leader because, as an engaged Buddhist leader, because he gives education to the society, and for primary to high school and also university level. So yesterday also, like, I went some monastic schools, monastic education school, Baka schools, and they are also providing education for the society, for the poor, especially for the poor people. So I believe they are also engaged Buddhist leaders. So even I choose them as engaged Buddhist leaders. So why not our principal as a engaged Buddhist leaders? He established in primary school in 1993. This is for those people who doesn't know about Phaung Daw, okay? And in 1994 he established middle school, and then in 2000 he started high school, and currently about 9 to 10,000, according to the registration, 9 to 10,000 students are studying in our school, okay? And also there are about 80 schools affiliated with our Phaung Daw school, okay? So imagine if Phaung Daw doesn't exist anymore, where the students will go to get education. And also, like in here, there are many people from ethnic places, okay? From different places, from far away, they come here to get education. If there is no Phaung Daw and no Phaung Daw anymore, you can imagine how many people will get lost to get their education, okay? And also, like for the accommodation or like that. So this is our current school. Before he just taught in like under the trees or in an old building, but now things developed with his effort. Now many students are studying in our school, and also, so one of the things most of the people don't think doing education or like providing education as an engaged Buddhist, okay? That actually, most of the people think, only to the people who participate in politics or in the environmental awareness trainings or like give for the environment or like that. But they neglect to study about the monks who are providing education to the society. And like that is, and my principal always say that politics is also doing doing politics is also for the development of our country. Like that, education is also trying to help our country to develop. Okay. So in this school, in this school, we also provide library. Library is also very important for the students, for the people. From the library, people can read and can develop their critical thinking skill and their education very well. So our school not only provide education but also provide clinic, free charge clinic, okay? Not only for the people who are living inside the campus, but also for the people who are living outside the campus. And so in this Phaung Daw, we also provide carpentry or vocational trainings for the people, okay? So that after they get these trainings, they can work in their in their life as well. They can stay as they can use this one as a good livelihood to get income. So we also have tailoring class in our school, and I was one of the students like joining this kind of vocational trainings as well, and I get some income from tailoring as well. So this is also one of the way that that the school help to the young students to get some income and to get skills for the life, for the livelihood. We also provide computer programs for the children, also for the adults. Okay, I will quickly say, okay, because of time limitation. Yeah. Okay, so we also provide language programs. You can see like English, German, Chinese, Pali, and some ethnic languages. Okay, we provide these kinds of program as well. So the principle of our Phaung Daw is not only doing for Phaung Daw alone. Okay, for the we also have ground 3. Ground 3 will be the university campus in the future, the main campus. So he is also working for that one, for the university. And okay, we also he also provide food to the children, to the monks, to the novices, to the lay people. That is, do you think this is doing for the society or not? Why? How do you think? Yes. For the society, right? So socially engaged Buddhism means doing something for the society, for the people. Okay. So he is engaged Buddhist leader. So because of his efforts, you can see from the tents, from teaching under the trees to these kinds of great school buildings, you can see how much he worked for the school, for the people. Okay, he is not only doing for the secular education, for the Buddhist education as well. He teaches us Pali language, and also he has like Theravada periodic examination committee. He also provides that what is different from other Buddhist examinations is that he has good vision. Like he added English and mathematics for the novices and for the nuns or for the lay people as well. Usually in monastic schools, they don't have chance to learn secular education, secular subjects. So he, like without, in this modern day, without knowing English or mathematics, you can't survive very well. That's why and also you cannot make beneficial things to the society without these kinds of knowledge or secular knowledge. That's why he also added secular subjects in his periodic examinations. And in this school, he also provides living places. Many other engaged Buddhist leaders are famous for building, I don't know how to say. I will skip this. So to be able to work like this, to be able to benefit to the society, he is always going abroad, studying the education system in other countries, how other countries educate to their children with critical thinking. Wherever he go, he learn their education system, their teaching methods like that. And then he applied in his school to provide good education or excellent education to the people, to the students. He also meet with respectful, honorable monks for the spiritual life. So because of his efforts and also for the vision that students from here can go to abroad and get wide visions from international universities and also for the poor people, they cannot go abroad easily, right? So he is trying to link with the international university from different countries, and his main aim is to provide to let his students, especially poor students, to get real international education and wide visions from international schools and also standard education. That's why he tries to link or affiliate with international universities, not only in Myanmar. Okay, so he has done MOUs with 7 international universities, so that you can go and study in those universities. Okay, in Thailand and Taiwan currently. So our principle, Phaung Daw principle, always say that there are two things that he do secular education or that motivates him to do secular education is this building. This building is the government school, but this was built by Christian monk. Whenever he go this is located in Hindada, okay. And whenever he passed through that building to get when he goes for alms round, okay. He see this building, he see this school. So he later knows that what is this? Who built this school? And he knew that Christian monk. So why not Myanmar Buddhist monk? So why not Buddhist monks? He also wants to provide education like this to the lay people. And also this one is, he has been learning Buddhist studies since from 12 to about 20 years. He has already learned Buddhist education. Okay, so he just finished primary school and then he became a novice and monk, and he just studied Buddhist studies or Lokottara studies. And when he see these schools and also this school, this verse or this saying, and then Khoon araga priwajaye Khoon pana seveta sitan purisa pugalandi. This saying motivates him to do secular education. This means that avoid you should avoid the person who no. I will just say directly. Okay, you should approach to the person who. Sorry. Okay, you should avoid a person who has just knowledge about Lokottara, okay, about Buddhist studies, about Buddhist word, not secular word or not logi. You should also avoid a person just just logi side, not Lokottara side, okay, just secular education but not Buddhist study or not right or wrong or like don't. You should avoid them, but you should approach or you should approach to a person who knows both sides, Logi and Lokottara, or secular education, also Buddhist education. That person, that's why he thinks that he knows about Lokottara, but he doesn't know much about Logi. So he trying to, at the age of 25, he tried to attend secular education school, okay, government school again, from the middle to high school and also until he finished BA. And so that he knows both sides, so that he can do this much work. He always said that without knowing Buddhist education, just secular education, he cannot maintain this school until now, or without knowing just Buddhist education or Lokottara, he cannot do like this much. So if you want to benefit to the society very well, you should know both sides. And so he is the Drijaku person or two-eyed person. That's why I choose him as a socially engaged Buddhist leader. Do you have does anyone wants to against him as a disengaged Buddhist leader? Do you agree him as an engaged Buddhist leader? Yes. Okay. So this is my point. Thank you very much.
Phaung Daw ngaတို့တည်တဲ့ချေပဲမြစ်တွေ့ကြလာတာနဲ့စနစ်ဆက်ပြီးကြီးထွာလာတဲ့စိတ်ကိုပြူစုပြိုးထောင်ရင်မျိုးရဲ့ရင်ခွင်ထဲမှာPhaung Dawတို့ရဲ့ထောင်ရမြင်မြတ်တဲ့နေရာမန္တလေးကPhaung Dawမင်းကငါတို့မြဲတမ်းကျေးဇူးတင်နေမှာမန္တလေးရဲ့နှလုံးသားထဲမှာမင်းမြဲတမ်းရှိနေမှာပါ